Good morning, and I'm here just to show you how to edit like a professional using Photoshop 2025, and I'm gonna teach you more ways on how to find the shortcuts in a Photoshop. Now you just open the gadget you are using, your HP laptop, your desktop. You click on the Photoshop application icon. That is the first step. Double click for it to open up. You just give it some seconds, or a minute for it to open. Now you can check we are using the latest version of Adobe Photoshop, that is 2025. It's an advanced one, has advanced features. Yeah, and also it's good. You learn it in a better way. After you open now the Photoshop, you open a photo that you are interested to edit, and in this case I click the open button, then I scroll down to a folder where the specific photo that I'm interested in editing is. Now we can check whether it's in this folder, and then no, it's in that folder. You shift it to another folder, where now your photo is. In this case, the photo that I'm gonna edit, it's in this folder. We can select one. Okay, in my case, I always take a raw photos and also a JPEG. My settings to my camera, I've set to shoot a raw and a JPEG at the same time. Now, in this case, let me choose for a JPEG photo. For those who are yet to know how to color grade a raw photo. Now this is it. I've already opened my first photo, the one I'm gonna edit. The first step, I'm going to color grade my photo, and this is where you're gonna click filter, then camera raw. You click filter, then camera raw. After that, your Photoshop displays in this manner. Now you reduce the highlights. After you reduce the highlights, you confirm whether the contrast is fine. You raise it up to 10. 10 is okay according now to the exposure or on how you have taken the shot. Now on shadows, you can make it to be a plus or a -5, or you figure out the best figure that fits your picture. On whites, we reduce. Highlights, we can bring it up to 0, that is -100. But when it comes to whites, we just maintain in a position that it suits our picture. On blacks, we get to -15, that is okay. Vibras, we can add about 7 is okay. Saturation around 4 is okay. On texture, you can add up to 18 or 20. Clarity, you can let it to be +8. Then when it comes to color mixture, now if for example your picture, that is the skin color of your picture, has already turned to red or something else, you can reduce using the option of the oranges, that where the orange is indicating here. Then on saturation option, you just get it to a -1, -8, and then when it comes to reds, you can as well reduce also to -7. Now you can check, or -8. Now you can check, this is the normal skin color of this image. You sharpen your photo as well up to 20. 20 is okay at the moment. Then color noise reduction, you can bring it up to 18. That is okay. Then you click, then you enter OK. After doing that short color grading, remember I've told you that this is a JPEG photo, and my camera always I take raw photos and also a JPEG photo. You click OK. After you enter OK, now also as a professional photographer, I think you need to have some actions, or else you follow the first rule of Photoshop editing. In this case, this is where my actions are. You can check, and I'm gonna use a last king actions. This photo is a 8-bit. You have to differentiate to know how to differentiate between a 8-bit photo and a 16-bit. Now, in this case, my photo is a 8-bit fit. Now, I'm gonna choose now the frequency separation under the last king, which is a 8-bit. And this is where it is. I click there, and then this is the play mode of the frequency separation action over 8-bit photo. You play there. Now for those layers to align themselves there, remember on the Gaussian blur I've already raised it to 64, but this is not the best to edit while using a radius of 6.4. You lower your radius up to something like 2.5. Between 2.0 and 2.5 you are okay. In this case, let me use 2.2. After you enter, you correct the radius option to 2.2. Now you can enter OK. After you enter OK, make sure you hide these actions there for them not to disturb you, and then come back to these layers which I've already formed using that frequency separation of 8-bit images. You close the high layer, that is the first layer, and on this option now you come, you highlight the layer, low layer, which you're gonna keep it open, and this is the layer that you are going to brush. After that, the next thing, you select the color which matches the skin. You select the color which matches the skin. I'm hoping that you are following where my lasso tool is. That is my cursor, where it is. And in this case, this is where I'm gonna click to choose the color that matches the skin. You click there and then come on your image. You can expand it as well and note the areas which seems to have the right color of the skin. In this case, I'm gonna click there. That color in this case does not suit. You select another area, you highlight another area that you feel you are comfortable with. In this case, you make sure at the end of it all you achieve the best color of the skin. And in this case, this is where, yeah, exactly. In this case, this is the skin color I'm going to use. This is now the skin color that I'm going to use. You click OK after you select the color, and then You come to these tools, you get where you right click the brush tool. You're gonna see the brush tool, the pencil tool, the color replacement tool, and the mixer brush tool. In this case, I'm going to use a mixer brush tool. Then you click it. You can use the option in your brackets, that is to make your tool larger called smaller. That is the circle of your tool that you are going to use as your brush of photo. And in this case, now this is the next procedure. This is how I'm gonna brush my picture. Remember, as I told you that I've already closed the first layer, which is a high one, and then I'm going to brush it to highlight the low layer, which is the layer that I'm going to brush. And this is it. Already you have done the other procedures. You can expand or enlarge your image for it to be more visible. And this is how I'm going to brush my image. You make sure you touch each and every area that is necessary for your picture to be clean. And these, you can note, these are the moves, and make sure you don't overdo when brushing. Make sure you don't overdo when brushing your photo. Remember, we have more ways we're gonna learn using Photoshop 2025. We will also teach you on how to crack these softwares and you use them while in the unlimited packages. No paying, no purchasing. And this is it. You take time while editing. Don't rush as you edit. Don't rush. You just go step by step. Don't rush. Don't rush. You make sure each and every you touch each and every corner of your skin. Just slowly by slowly, you're gonna come up with a perfect image editing and will get the best skills in editing. If you want to get these actions, you can as well contact us. Under that page, I'm going to leave some account details whereby you can contact us to get these actions which will assist you in editing. These are the easiest ways. Instead of creating the layers normally, you just click and play these actions. I will show you on how to use them. I'm going to teach you on how to use them, just and how to fit them in your machine, in your Photoshop. As I have told you, no rushing, no speed when editing. You just make sure you touch each and every area of your skin correctly and make sure you don't overdo. And when I mean you don't overdo is that you don't repeat so many times one area while brushing. That's now when it comes to overdoing your photo. And don't overdo, just make sure your client, the image just maintains its realistic view. It's no fancy, that is it. You just make sure your picture, its normalcy remains. The brush is don't overdo. Don't overdo. We have finished brushing the hands. We are just winding up and brushing there. And make sure some of these ankles, you brush them keenly. for you not to touch the background option. Now when it comes to this other side, now it's time to brush the face. This is the time, it's the time to brush the face. Just make sure as well you won't overdo one area or the other. You just brush keenly. Yes, you just brush keenly, and this is it. You just brush keenly. And when it comes to brushing face, this is where you must be brave for you not for your mixer brush to not to go beyond the limits whereby you're gonna touch the eyes with it. No, you can carry one color from the other. No. You must be keen here when editing. You must be very keen. And this is it. You must be very keen, very keen. Must be very keen. Now we are brushing the ears. And remember, after brushing, I'm going to show you the next step. For now, to note that you have edited and brushed your pictures well. Make sure you don't touch the clothes in the background. You focus with the only skin part alone. Yeah, that's it. That's our image. That's our image. We have brushed it. As you can check. Before we proceed, you can open here. You make sure you zoom in, zoom out to see your editings proper. This is it. You open the first, that is the high layer, which is the first layer. Now you don't close the low layer, but you highlight the first layer that you have already, that you had already closed. And now this is our picture. You can confirm the editings. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. Yes, you can see correctly we have edited our picture. You can zoom in again. Now remember, I want to show you also how to brush this background to be clean and how to erase these spots appearing in our image and in that seated position, that stool that the client is sitting on. Now you make sure you also close the first layer is closed, and then come to the second layer, the third layer, which is a low layer. Remember, we are using a last kill actions, and in this case I told you that our picture is a 16, that is not a 16 but a 8-bit picture, is a 8-bit image. Now in this case we want to clean our background. You can see some dirt around it, and you just click the color selection option, and then you click the color of the background. You just click one part of your background, then enter OK. Now you enlarge your brush tool. Remember, we are just still at the mixer brush tool option, and now you just brush your background where you are seeing the dirt, and you can see some changes. I'm told I'm gonna teach you the easiest way and the shortcuts you're gonna use while editing on Photoshop 2025. Remember, this is the latest version of Photoshop. We have the other Photoshops like 2020, 2022, 2023. But in this case, we are using Photoshop 2025, which favors us for it has the advanced features there. It is the easiest one on how to select the image and mask. And now you can see there is a change in our background. Remember, we are cleaning our background. We are removing the dots around it. I'm gonna show you even how to insert a melanin skin tone in your picture, but that's gonna be a lesson for another day. Yeah, but for today, just to show, these are no more. This is just but a simple edits that I'm sure as time goes by, we're gonna learn more and more. We're gonna teach you more and more when it comes to editing. Remember, I've told you that I'll be sharing some actions. Be sharing some editing actions, and this is it. This is just edit like a professional. Edit like a professional. Edit like a professional. Yeah, this is it. You can see some changes in our background. Now open the high layer and highlight it. That is it. That is it. Our background is clean. Now what we have already remained with, you just the next option. Now we want to clean these spots, and here we want to clean these spots. This is what we're gonna do. You just highlight your background layer, then right click your machine, and then you merge the visible layers that way. After you merge your visible layers, now you come to this tool and then select a spot healing brush tool. Spot healing brush tool, and this is it. You enlarge, you zoom in your picture, zoom out as well, and then you just click where the spots are. You can see we are just correcting. We are correcting. We are removing these spots. Yeah, and remember, in this case, we are using a mixer, not a mixer, but a spot healing brush tool. Now you can check the object is clean. Our tool is clean. Our background is clean. Now you can as well save this. Just for today's lesson, you can now save your picture, and in this case, this is how you're gonna save it. You click Control Alt S. You click Control Alt S, and then you save as a copy. That is, you remember you save as a JPEG. That is the type of the image as a JPEG, and it is a copy one of the image that you have already edited, and then you enter OK. Then max quality stroke maximum, it is 12. Most of the people use 8, but it is on 12 options. Now you click OK. After you click OK, you can as well close. After editing, now you just close your Photoshop, and then this is it. So you can not save the changes or save the changes. You enter no or OK. And today, that is the end of our lesson. Just stay tuned and keep following us. We're gonna teach more and more ways on how to edit as a professional. I'm also going to teach on how to color grade using eyes. And also more and more, I'm going to release a lot of content on guiding you on how to edit, videos, on how to crack softwares, on how you to use Canva on its pro actions. No purchasing of the softwares, but you're gonna use them the way you want them. Where to get these softwares, how to crack them, how to edit, and that's it. Goodbye. See you next time.